Hey guys, so this is the DJI Spark. I wanted to try something. I'm showing here the monitor, the feed from the tablet. Those are the range extenders that I have on the antenna. So I was curious to see if I can still fly it through the windows and stay in the car. And so that's me getting out, putting the Spark on the hood, and then taking off. If you see the trees in the back, it was pretty windy that day. So now I get back in the car. Then I ended up taking off. For the first little bit of this flight, I was in regular flight mode, and that's just to show that I'm inside the car. I have the Samsung Tab S2 tablet 10-inch or 9.7-inch hooked up to the controller via Wi-Fi. For some reason, I have a lot of problems trying to hook it up with the OTG dongle, so that seems to work. If I don't do that, then I'll use the iPad Mini, and that seems to work all the time with the dongle. So here I flipped it to sport mode, and you'll see that twisting or jerking to the left or the right. It only usually does that in sport mode. I don't know if it's because it's only a 2-axis gimbal, and the yaw axis is digitally performed. I'm not sure, but I did notice that after this flight there was an update for both the I believe the Spark and the controller, and I don't seem to get this as much in sport mode. If you take a look at some previous videos on my channel, you'll see I had my buddy, he's a first-time drone pilot, just getting into it. I had him take this out. I was out at the schoolyard, and if you see that footage, the whole flight was in sport mode, and he was ripping it around pretty good. And I didn't notice a lot of that jerkiness like that, just like you see right there. Now, also, I don't know if that's because it's fighting the wind, because it was pretty windy in the out there. Here I'm bringing it back because I think I was losing my Wi-Fi signal a little bit. So I was at a park before this footage. Here I'm showing how windy it was. I was at a park before this footage, and I was successfully able to land the Spark back on my hood. We'll see what happens this time. Yeah, so you can see it's pretty gusty. So here I am bringing it back in. Tilt the camera down a little bit. And here I'm constantly fighting the wind coming from, well, it would be my left, your right, viewing the video right now. And for some reason, I got really close here. And right here, I was fighting the wind, trying to get it steady just to bring it down. And the wind was pushing it pretty good. Whoop. Just when I thought I was good to go to put her down. Yeah, here I'm just trying to keep it steady. And here I thought I made it. Nope, came too close. Bring it back again. I probably should have landed it on the roof, but here I thought I was good. Put it down, and then I think the wind pushed me backwards. And right about here I thought I was good. Ended up landing on the tip of the hood, and down she goes. No damage, just picked it up, brushed it off. It was all good. But at least now I know that I can fly within the car. Like if I want to do something when it's cold or too hot outside, it's good to go. That's it. So I'm gonna merge this with the other video where I was actually able to land it on the hood. Hey guys, so this is the, well, I guess I should have posted this first, but this, here I am at another park with a Spark. There's a Detroit Renaissance Center in the back there across the river. So here I'm at another park, and this was actually the first time I tried flying inside the car. So I was actually curious to see what kind of range I would get being in the car, seeing if there would be any interference. I believe once again with my tablet, the Samsung Galaxy S Tab S2, I was going Wi-Fi for the connection, and here I am coming to the car. And there's the range extenders that I have, little parabolic dishes I have on the antennas. It was pretty hot that day, so that was one of the reasons why I was trying to see if I was able to fly, to see if there's any interference, loss of signal, stuff like that. Not too windy here at this location. Here you see a little bit of the props when this is in sport mode now. Usually when you see the props like that. This is shot the same day as the first part. See how it doesn't handle the yaw very good. But it seems to be a little bit better now, like I said, with the software update. Just trying to zip it around, rip it around. I'm hoping with the next generation of Spark, I really do like the form factor. It's small enough, it's fast enough, and I've just been recently reading that there is a speed hack where you get a note editor. There I am pulling up to the car. You get a note editor and you alter 2 lines, I believe, of script, and you can adjust how fast you go in sport mode. So I've seen some people do it up to 70 kilometers and 75 kilometers an hour. So you can definitely unleash the beast, I guess. Here I am just zipping around. Once again, the dishes are facing forward, so that's I can still fly behind, I guess. But I'm thinking about doing that speed hack just because I'm curious to see how fast you can make it go. I know it's gonna cut down on battery time and stuff like that, but So with the next, let's see what I'm doing here. Yeah, here I just tilted the camera down, so I think I'm gonna try to attempt to land on the hood. Like I said, it wasn't as windy here, so it didn't take me as long to try to get it on the hood. And it was actually pretty smooth compared to the other video that I had. See? Nice touchdown. Thanks for watching.